is Mr. Butch coming to you with another craft. Our craft today is called a straw rocket. These are the things you're going to need. Some type of pen, a piece of heavy paper. You can use regular paper, I just like heavy paper better. A straw, a drinking straw, one that has the bendy part. A ruler, doesn't have to be a ruler, it can be anything with a straight edge. Scissors, glue, and coloring pens so that you can color your product. So those are the items you're going to need. What I'm going to do is take a moment and I'm going to change the camera so that you can see what I'm actually doing with my hands. So let's pause for a second while I change the camera. All right, here's the paper that I'm going to draw my rocket on. Well, I have decided that my rocket is going to be 2 inches wide, and it is going to be 4 inches altogether. So now I'm going to start drawing my rocket. So let's draw the side first. And let's do the other side now. And then we're going to draw across. And then what I do is I measure the 2 inches here and I mark where 1 inch is. Now I really prefer to use a pencil before I do the final part of this. So what I'll do is I will take my straight edge and put it on that dot I just made and draw a straight line. Then I know that I need to draw from this corner to the straight line that I just drew. And then you do the exact same thing on the other side. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to draw a line across the bottom. This line is going to be 4 inches long. So basically you've got your 2 inches in the middle and 1 inch on each side. Then I'm going to measure up from the bottom 1.5 inches and put a little dot, and 1.5 inches and put a little dot. And I'm going to draw a line from here to here. All right, there is my rocket. Now I'm going to draw a window, a round window so that we can look out. And I think I'm going to draw just a line here and a line here so it'll look like the bottom of the rocket where the fire comes out. Well, For our straw to work, we're going to need to, when we cut this out and color it and flip it over, we're going to need a tube for the straw to insert into. So we're going to go 2.5 inches, and then we're going to come down 1.5 inches. And now you've got what you're going to cut. So let me cut out my tube part first. Okay, there's the part for my tube. And now let's cut out the rocket. I'm basically cutting the outside portion of my rocket. Not going to cut all of the lines that we have, but I'll probably use them to help with the coloring so that I can color my rocket any way that I want to, but I'll have some lines to follow. Almost there. Here we go. Look at there. There's my rocket. Here's my tube that we're going to put on the back. So now what we do is we color our rocket any way that we want to. I'm going to color mine on a piece of paper just so I don't have to worry about it getting on anything. I think I'll make one fin blue. Let's make the other fin green. All right, looking good. I think I want this is called the nose cone. Look at it, it looks like an ice cream cone. And I'm going to do it in purple. All right. Now I'm going to color this bottom portion black, where the fire would normally come out, I guess you would say. All right, now we just have to decide what color do we want the other part of our rocket, and I am going to go with orange. As you can see, this craft really does not take that long to make, but it will be a lot of fun to play with when we're finished. Orange rocket, green and blue fins, and a purple nose cone. And there's my rocket. The back side, we turn it over, and we're going to put our tube onto the back. What we're going to do is take our straw and wrap our tube around the straw. Then we're going to glue the tube onto the back of your rocket. Now, if you want to, you can use tape for this, and it'll make it just a little bit faster to do it that way. I went and got a piece of tape. To hold our tube on. You're also actually going to need either another piece of tape or be patient with your glue, which sometimes I'm not. You flatten down one end of your tube like this, and this is what it looks like. Notice the straw will fit up in here. And if we turn it around, and this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to pause the camera so I can move it so you can see all of me while I shoot my straw rocket into the air. Be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. I'm going to take my rocket. I'm going to put my straw into the tube in the back. And let's see what happens when I launch it. So, those of you that might be able to have more breath than Mr. Butch does might be able to shoot it even higher. So, straw rockets, easy to make, fun to play with. See y'all next time.